He's here.
The most feared man at Radio Row here in San Francisco. He's Dr. David Chao, longtime team physician for the San Diego Chargers. Now, were they in L.A. by the time you or were just
I never went to L.A. Let me dispel it for the 57th time. I was not there for Tyrod Taylor. I covered it. I talked about it. Phillip Rivers has come out and said I've injected him dozens of times for rib block successfully. I was never in L.A.
Right.
Loyal to the soil, only San Diego.
Which is interesting because that really born the career of Justin Herbert, who ended up having a phenomenal rookie career that year after the whole Tyrod Taylor issue. We had kind of a jumping off point because was it T.J. Watt earlier this year who got his lung punctured from –
mind blown.
I was going to say
dry needling. Look,
got shivved.
It's one thing with a needle rib block. The dry needling is not with a needle; it's with a microfilament.
They're tiny, right?
And this is T.J. Watt. I mean, maybe you can puncture my lung, but T.J. Watt with all that muscle, I just mind blown that happened.
So would they have had to do it with like a ton of needles for that to be the case?
I don't even imagine the scenario where it can happen if done. I mean, yes, it probably has to be multiple in the same spot. That's just in theory. But, like, T.J. Watt is thick. It's not right there. But
I don't even know. Like, I get acupuncture or dry needling done. I don't know. Like, what would that even solve or do for him?
Well, different muscle ailments and injuries, but
around that part, like that would.
Well, there's a lot of intercostal and oblique muscles and other things, and it's football, right? Everybody's got something, but just honestly, when it first came out, I was like, wow, is that even possible? I mean, I guess it is.
Jeez.
And unfortunately, it seemed to have happened inside the facility. So, look, the good news is there shouldn't be any long-term consequences medically. But
all right, so Dr. David Chao.
Would there have been some long-term consequences had Ryan Leaf took it any further than what he tried to verbally? I told the fellas yesterday when we saw you, when Brady came up to give you a hug.
Oh yeah, this is great.
The way you embraced him and greeted him, it was. I mean, I've trained. So I felt like I saw it.
Do you do jiu-jitsu, judo, anything?
Is there any
that a
discipline?
Racist comment? No, just joking.
No,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm going to tell you what I saw.
Come on.
Hey, it's radio.
I'm going to tell you what.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
I'm going to tell you what I saw.
Do you do anything?
Do I do anything?
Yeah,
like any type of training.
Chinese secret. I'm just joking.
I saw the way you went to hug him and you lowered your level and you made the fist and you hugged him on his hips. And it looked like it was a classic
UFC, MMA.
It was a classic discipline type of way of hugging.
Well, look, we're all having some good fun here.
Yeah.
But actually, I was talking to you guys as I was coming by here, and Brady comes around the corner, and he pretends to, right. So maybe I was in a pseudo-defensive pot, just joking, right? I mean, honestly, this is like a WWE episode. The whole thing is a WWE episode. Yeah. I got the quarterback defending quarterbacks coming around trying to cold knock. LaVar, what did I say immediately? Yeah. It's always the quarterback.
Always the
QB, right?
Come on.
But you did not answer the question, Doc. And I'm telling you, I see the way you're built. You're strong. You're strong.
You have to be as a surgeon,
you're strong built.
Look, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Oh, see,
I'm an old man.
Have you trained self-defense?
No. I mean, I just look.
I don't believe him.
Natural inborn. No, look. We're grown men, adults here. Okay,
Yeah.
We can have this WWE thing. I mean, if WWE wrote this script, I don't think it would be believed.
Right.
I mean, it's been 25 years since I did.
For people that are listening on YouTube, what happened with Ryan Leaf? Like, what was he?
First of all, I'm not trying to propel a story. I wish Ryan well, mental health well. This has been going on for this football season, and I've stayed away from the Twitter stuff. When it started, look, it's been 25 plus years. I can't count. After I did Ryan Leaf's successful shoulder surgery, where he went on to play after San Diego and Tampa and pass physicals in Dallas. Yes, I gave him 20 Vicodin after his surgery.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay?
That's kind of normal. Standard part of course back in the day to give guys, painkillers.
Back in the day, even right now, it's very important to
document. Pain management.
I was on a cocktail of Vicodin, Indocin, Flexerol all at once.
Get his court, Jonas. But the other way, Doc. There you go. No. Okay, that's fine too. That'll work. Yep, that'll work.
I gotta tread lightly.
You don't want to get knocked. He'll shut you down.
Yeah, let me just wrap this around here.
Jeez.
Yeah,
trying to tie me up here.
Yeah, what are you doing?
There you go.
Trying to lower the cord there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, got you.
No. So it's been 25 years since that.
So he's still harboring hard feelings from
I don't
the surgery?
even know. I don't look. Can we blame the bar that hosted your 21st birthday party if you end up joining AA? I don't know. I mean, the bottom line is this. Now it's been 25 years since the surgery. It's been over a dozen years, and he's coming at me for Junior Seau, who was my best man. It's been over a dozen years since he died.
Yeah,
I've seen him here in Radio Row dozens of times over the last 11 years that I've been here. I've been within this close of him. He's never said a word to me in person before this.
What was he saying?
Yeah, what did he say?
Well, it started with, this is the guy who started me on drugs.
Oh, wow.
He
said you were his dealer.
Well, it actually started with, why are people putting him on air and this kind of stuff? It's like, look, I'm doing me. I haven't talked to the guy in 25 years. I've been within 5 feet, but then Twitter, I haven't punched back on any of it. I'm not punching down. The only thing is that I did respond one time, since my kids are now in middle school.
Yeah, they see it.
I said, they may see it, so I'm just addressing that, the pill stuff and whatever. But, I mean, this is my wedding. He performed it was my best man.
That's Junior.
So why did he bring up Seau? He brought Seau up too?
Oh, yeah.
What did he say?
He's blaming me for his death.
Jesus.
And that's really personal to me.
Sure.
He married my wife and I in the year before he passed away. My son's name is Davis. My wife wanted DJC, my initials. He's Davis, and his middle name is Junior, not because I'm David. He's not a junior.
Yeah.
After Seau.
Yeah.
It's been over a dozen years since he's passed away.
You're really upset about this.
Yeah.
I'm upset about the friend part and whatever. I can handle myself, but it just doesn't make sense to me.
We know. We saw.
Well,
it doesn't make sense to me.
Just so you know,
fact pattern.
He's clearly battling a lot of things. When
and I wish him the best. That's my point.
And everyone does. Look, I haven't talked to Ryan in a little bit, but I wish him the best. I'd tell him, look, if he's trying to come at you talking about things that far ago, he's got to take more accountability for himself. Right? There's a long, path afterwards. That's been a winding path, and so it's unfortunate that it's come to that. And I don't want to. I mean, we need to talk about it.
I'm not even trying to get into it. No. I could say a lot of different things. It's not the point of it. I wish him well. It's fact pattern is it's been this long, and what if it were that burning desire?
You should have had a conversation about it, right?
Yeah.
If it was
the first conversation, the first conversation was the swear words 2 days ago, right here.
Yeah,
that was the first conversation.
Wow.
Can you hang around another few minutes
sure,
here? Yeah,
sure,
okay,
sure.
all right. So,
as long as Brady doesn't attack me.
Yeah, listen, I mean, it's who knows, man. Who knows?
I don't believe him. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Dr. David Chao hanging out with us here for another couple minutes. You can get him on X at ProFootballDoc. Longtime team physician. Love what you do on social media, breaking down injuries, what to expect. You can identify a guy comes up, starts hobbling. And for the most part, I mean, your accuracy is really impressive just to be able to see, understand the severity, even before we know anything about the injury. So that being said, couple of noteworthy injuries. Sam Darnold oblique at this point. Where do we stand on that?
But he's upgraded to full participation.
All right. Well, Nick Eamon-Wari, another guy who did practice, but ankle issue popped up in practice a couple of days ago. What is your outlook on those guys coming into this game?
Look, we all want a healthy Super Bowl in a game, and there's no question Seattle this year was the second healthiest team all season long. We track it at Sports Injury Central. The Patriots were in the top 10 healthy as well. Look, we started Super Bowl 2 weeks ago with both quarterbacks with injury issues, starting LP. It's great to see both quarterbacks are FP. They're obviously going to play. Like, no one's missing the Super Bowl. The most powerful drug in the world, everyone's going to be on Sunday. No, it's not Toradol. Adrenaline, right?
Oh, that's the nectar of the gods.
Nectar of the gods.
Right?
It is Toradol, actually.
Okay,
but I'll say what you're saying is probably a very close second, though.
Yeah, and so that's all good to see. Look, am I more worried on the Patriots side about Harold Landry and perhaps Robert Spillane? Yes. Are we worried about Nick, the rookie safety? 100%. It's a new low ankle sprain, inversion sprain. Look, if he were an offensive lineman or played in confined space, less worried. He plays in open space. Right. Straight line, he's going to be fine. What about all the things they ask him to do? And he's special. So there's going to be some question mark of him being less than 100%.
I want to transition a little bit. You made an interesting comment to me about 18 games, if and when we do get there, which it feels like we're getting there. You had an idea of like how the schedule is going to look. Can you help kind of share that with us?
Well, I believe strongly that we're going to get back to 2 bye weeks. I know it was tried a long time ago and it wasn't liked, but that was different. That was in an era when you only watched your team. Now you turn on Sunday Night Football, you don't even know who's on, and you watch it. Monday Night Football, you turn it on, you don't even know you watch it. So it's not the same cadence. But with 18 games, 2 bye weeks, of course they have to expand the roster and what have you. What would that do? Take away a preseason game and push the Super Bowl on President's Day weekend. And what would that also do? It would help with health this way. A second bye week. Look, players look forward to the bye week depending on when it is. You guys know that.
Yeah.
It would help with health, but also it could, if you paired up the bye week with the midweek games, Thursday games, you could take away 4-day rest games and the scheduling flexibility. And look, it would make all the international games so much easier to schedule, right? And
especially the ones in Australia.
Right. But the other thing that's interesting too is it actually gives you an extra week of TV. So 18 games, but 20 weeks of TV, which is revenue and revenue sharing and everything. So and then, if the NFL wanted to, it could open up Wednesday night football.
Yeah.
So I think the NFL's smart, and I see it potentially happening, and they've got it.
I've said this after the COVID season. I don't know why they try to go for prime time in every possible slot besides Fridays and Saturdays. Save it for high school football and college football. But every other night of the week should be open, fair game for primetime games.
And if they did 2 bye weeks, I think it opens up the scheduling possibilities and the safety possibilities for players. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.